So I want to talk about the definition of lukewarm. That's a conceitedness. It's somebody's opinion they have formed of themselves, and they feel really good about themselves. But let me read this. Because you say, I'm rich and increased with goods and have need of nothing, and yet you don't know that you're wretched, you're miserable, you're poor, you're blind, and you're naked. Jesus counsels, he says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, verse 18. And that gold represents the love of God that esteems others better than oneself. Jesus is actually saying, no, you're not rich. What you are is you're conceited. You've got a really good opinion of yourself. You esteem yourself better than others. Jesus is saying, buy gold of me and have that in your life. The gold represents the love of God that esteems others better than oneself. That's what Jesus is saying to the Laodicean. This is a rebuke. This is not a warning. This is a rebuke, which means don't talk this way. Don't have that attitude. Don't continue like that. That's not something that's utilized in my kingdom. And it's not the rebuke, the spewing out is not a loss of salvation. That is a wrong understanding of what Jesus is. This is the book of Revelation. This is a revelation of who Jesus is. If you say that the spewing out is a loss of salvation, that is a portrait that you are portraying to people. And I'm telling you that is not right. That is not correct. That is not what's going on. You don't lose your salvation because you're lukewarm. You can lose your salvation if you deny him. That's part of the covenant. But you won't lose your salvation because you're conceited, because you're proud, because you're a little boy and you think you're Superman, and now you're 37, now you're 57. Yeah, you won't lose your salvation. You're just being rebuked. Stop it, is what Jesus is saying.